All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck being rational. Give them what they asked for. It's not enough for you solid left, but it's not enough for you bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than yourself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'll make them mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'll take a G pass. Watch
this is the
do
planet
it. We survived outside all for the music.
Been
What?
uninhabited for centuries.
They like, what he own? Is he ever on? Make a bitch, welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revolution. Gotta go. I know I messed that up, but I don't care. Greetings and salutations. This is Tech Plays here, back with more Akimbot, and we are actually approaching the third boss fight. Fucking finally. There is a big gap between the second boss and the third boss of this game. I kind of miss the days where like games had their bosses kind of like spread out equally, but I don't mind it at times. It depends on the game, because it works for like survival horror games, and it kind of works for Akimbot a little bit. It works for Ratchet and Clank, but there are some cases, man. Some cases I'm just like, I'd rather there be a boss every like hour or two exactly, because there's like a rhythm to it. There's a rhythm to it I kind of miss. That's what I love about playing like Crash games or like some of the Sonic games and stuff like that. There's a rhythm to like having a few levels and then a boss. A rhythm that's kind of been lost over time because it's not the norm anymore to have bosses spread out evenly like that. There's a rhythm to it. I know this might sound like a little stupid, or it might sound crazy, but there is a rhythm to it. Trust me on that. I think anybody who grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, playing video games released during that time will understand what I'm talking about, because there is a rhythm to that. That is the best way I can put it. There are probably people who could explain it better, because this is a topic that just popped into my head out of nowhere. It's a topic I didn't even start thinking about until this morning. But there actually is a rhythm to like having a formula to the game. You know, like almost every Sonic game does it. Every Crash game except for like Twinsanity does it. Twinsanity even has a rhythm to it though, because almost every level ends with a boss. With like a few exceptions, you know, like there's 12 levels and 7 bosses. Almost each level ends with a boss. You know, I think that's kind of cool. I don't know, I just kind of miss those days. I don't, this ain't like, this is not like my walking sim horror games are bad rant again. No, in this case I don't mind games not having bosses spread out equally like that. Not at all, actually. I think sometimes it has some unpredictability. Sometimes it makes the narrative feel better paced, because like having bosses at certain points just helps the narrative a little bit. But there are some games I feel like, yeah, you could have just paced these out evenly and it would have been like better. I feel like Akimbot, for the most part, is one of those games where like the bosses being spread out unevenly works. The exception is the distance between the second boss and the third boss. It is a big ass gap, fam. It is a big ass fucking gap. And it doesn't feel like it fits. It doesn't feel like it's really, it sort of helps the narrative, because the third boss is like the mid-game boss, so I get it. I get why it's all the way into the mid-game. But like the 2 or 3 bosses that come after this guy are paced perfectly. So I feel like it's more like there's a boss missing in a way. Like they were missing a boss somewhere between this guy and the second one. That might just be me. That might just be me. I know, like, my opinions vary. Like, I'm not someone who's always, like, gonna have the popular opinion, but I'm also not always gonna have the unpopular opinion. Like, I think for myself. I'm not a contrarian. I'm not someone who blindly follows the popular opinion either. I just think what I think. And, like, I feel like more people in the world should be like that, man, because almost everyone, like, I see giving their opinions out, like, online and in person, like, it's always, like, a case. They either just follow all the popular opinions, or they're contrarians to the point where they get on everyone's nerves. And I'm telling you now, you don't want to be a contrarian, trust me on that. You don't want to be like 100% a contrarian, because that'll get you into some bad situations. Because a good chunk of contrarian opinions are unpopular opinions for a reason.
There must be a way to activate.
Tell you that now. Like, okay, obviously you're valid to your opinion. Like, I believe everyone is allowed to have their opinion and stuff. So like, I'm not talking about like the majority of unpopular opinions. I'm just talking about like certain ones. Like, obviously it's an unpopular opinion that, like, obviously it's a popular opinion that racism is bad, sexism is bad, and all that. If you're a contrarian to that kind of stuff, you're getting yourself into some deep shit. Not only that, but you're being greatly disrespectful to anyone who isn't like you, which is basically making you a horrible human being. Getting that out now. I'm not even sure if it's an unpopular opinion to like Donald Trump anymore. I fucking hate his ass, and I assumed it was the popular opinion to hate his ass, and I'm sad that it apparently is not. Very sad about that, because fucking hell, wake the fuck up. I know I should not bring I keep saying I shouldn't bring up politics in my videos. I don't want to keep bringing up politics in my videos, but this man has been living rent-free in my head in the most negative fucking way possible. Every fucking decision he's made so far has really pissed me the fuck off. Why? Because a good chunk of his decisions affects someone I care about. He hasn't done anything that affects me yet, but he's done some stuff that affects some friends I have, some family I have, and it's like, oh, he's already doing this shit. And like, I know a lot of people, a lot of his like, his cultists were like, actually, he denied Project 2025. So he's not involved with it? Well, he's already making moves that were on it. I'm not a liberal by any means. I still consider myself mostly anti-political. Like, I hate politics with a bloody passion, but like this last election has forced me to ally with the liberals, because fucking hell, I cannot do, I have to. I fucking have to. I have to be on the side of the liberals, man, because, like, this man Trump, like, the only way to stop him is to side with the liberals. I hate that I have to side with either main party, because at one point, like, literally, like, a year or two ago, I hated both parties equally, almost. I mean, I hated Donald Trump way more than both parties, but, like, talking about the parties in general, I hated them both equally. But now that I've seen that, like, the entire right side has turned into a Trump cult, and like all the bearable candidates and figures that were on the right side aren't really on the right side anymore. Either they're not on the right side, or they're just not vocal enough, and they're not getting attention and stuff like that. Because, like, as much as I hated both main parties, I was fine when we just had, like, regular Republican and Democrat candidates and as presidents. I was fine with that. That seemed chill. Yes, they were hateable people. Yes, the party sucked fucking ass. Yes, there were some consequences from them. But at the end of the day, I knew me and everyone I cared about was gonna be okay for the next 4 years. That is really the key point there. Like,
interested in our
this man Trump destroyed,
makes your weapon buzz.
Like,
literally pointless.
I was at a point where I was happy just ignoring politics, because I was like, this Trump's never gonna win again. There's no fucking way he's gonna win again. Like, after people seeing how bad he is, there's no fucking way. And I'm literally fine with any normal Republican or Democrat candidate. Yeah, so for like the last 4 years, up until like a few months before this election, I was like, I can just ignore politics from now on. Like, I don't have to pay attention to them. I can just live my life, not have to care. I want that back, man. I hate politics. I miss being able to ignore them and live my life, but this man is doing stuff that literally hurts me or people I care about. There is stuff in Project 2025 that he hasn't done yet that will affect me eventually. And then there's stuff that affects people I care about. And that just, I don't like that. I keep bringing this up because I'm fucking terrified. I'm terrified for my life, for the life of people, lives of people I care about. I'm actually terrified. And this is coming from someone who literally was really comfortable with just ignoring politics just a few months ago. Because I didn't think this man was gonna win again. Oh no. I don't know what to do, man. Like, I'm sorry to get like depressive like this in this video and talk politics and all that, but like, I had to get this out. I had to fucking get this out. I'm not comfortable with like talking about this stuff with like friends and such, because like, I don't want it to turn into a political debate. I just want to get like what's scaring me out, like say it, you know? And a lot of, like, everyone I know has a political stance, just like me. And I don't want it to turn into, like, a political conversation. I just want to get everything out. Because I don't like political conversations. I don't even like talking politics myself. The only reason I keep bringing it up is for my mental health. Because if I keep all this shit in, I'm going to be more depressed than ever. And that's really saying something. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do if he actually does everything that's in Project 2025. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no way of leaving this fucking country, and even if I could leave this country, I wouldn't have a, like, even if I had the money and stuff to leave this fucking country, I definitely would not have enough to take everyone I care about with me. And there's no telling if everyone I care about would even go. So it's like, either I just abandon people I care about, or I just live here and suffer. Neither one. Like, I hate those options. But here's the thing. Even if I could leave the country, like, even if I had the heart to just abandon people I care about like that, I don't have a way to leave the country. I'm just stuck here. That's the unfortunate fact, is that, like, at least half this country is gonna suffer from this man. No, that's actually an understatement. More like 78% of this country is going to suffer from this man. If you're not a straight white man, you're gonna suffer from this man. Even straight white men will probably suffer in some way. Like, I guarantee you, every last person in this country, by the time he's out of office, hopefully we've been talking about him being a dictator and stuff. Let's hope not. Let's hope that this is the last 4 years we will see that motherfucker, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really fucking terrified. You gotta understand, I've always hated Trump for the most part. Like, I think I admitted before I was like a Trump supporter for like maybe a couple months before like being drawn back to what my real views were, because like at the time I was like supporting Democrat. Then like someone I cared about like convinced me to support Trump for like a couple months. Then I did, but then I went back before he even got elected his first time. I went back and like was like, no, this man is just fucking horrible. I can't blindly look at the shit he does. Anyway, I'll shut up because I can't see.
Wow, it's so beautiful. You know, once you forget the fact the whole planet is on fire and we're about to be melted into goop.
Look, the commander survived the crash. Where's he sending all those praetors? Is that a portal?
A portal? You don't think he's...
Sending them through time. They're going to the future. I mean, the present. Our present in the future.
Whenever, wherever, whatever. What do we do, Exy?
This was Evilware's plan all along. We couldn't stop him.
We haven't stopped him yet. And if I've learned one thing getting thrown back in time by a stupid rock, it's that nothing's set in stone.
What if you're wrong? What if it's too late? How would we even know? Maybe we've lost already.
Hey, snap out of it, Exy. I didn't get dragged halfway across time and space with a spineless bucket of bolts. That's not the Exy I know, and it's certainly not the Exy I was actually starting to like.
Ship set.
No! You're gonna shut up and listen to me, Exy. What happened to the guy who said it wasn't about the money? What happens to the guy who wanted to stop evilware from destroying 1,000 doomed planets? What about all those innocent lives, huh? Or not being a pawn? You were the one calling me a coward this morning! I didn't think you were a coward, Xe. I thought you were a fighter, the so-called greatest soldier in the universe!
I get it! You made your point about 10 minutes ago, you lousy drone.
Hey, this lousy drone just pulled you out of your slump. I'll accept your gratitude in the form of cash, thank you very much.
Don't make me regret this. Now let's go kick some Praetor Keister!
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do like this game's writing. Like, I'm back on top of the game now. We ain't talking all that political shit anymore. I got that out of my system. I took a minute to breathe. It still fucking terrifies me, but we're not talking about it anymore. I love the character writing in this game. I'm gonna say that now. It's not like my favorite character writing of all games, nothing like that. But for like a game this small scale, like I'm pretty sure this is an indie game. That's fucking impressive. Because no offense, but the reason I skip a lot of indie games and don't even give them a chance is because one, I like voice acting in my video games. Like I like this having voice acting in games of some kind. Sometimes I'll give it an excuse if the game is just like retro styled or something, like RFL. But for the most part, I prefer having voice acting in games. That's one of the things. Another thing is I prefer 3D games, like third-person games, and almost all, like literally 90% of like indie games are either first-person walking sim horror games or 2D platformers, and I don't like that shit. I think I've mentioned before, I'm very, very picky on 2D platformers. The only 2D platformers I enjoy is some of the Sonic 2D platformers. I enjoy Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure. That's a pretty fun game, I guess. And then, like, that's it. I don't think I've ever played, like, another 2D platformer I actually like. Oh no, not those fuckers again! I didn't get to talk about those, like, it looks like a horde of bats flying towards you. I didn't get to talk about that enemy last video. Because I was too busy, like, rambling on about something else, most likely. But I fucking hate those enemies. I fucking hate them. They're mad annoying. Okay, we could go... You can get out of the sky, sir. This is actually one of my favorite levels in this game, though. I actually do love the whole, like, staying near heat to keep from freezing mechanic. Like, I'm starting to freeze now because I kept having to stop to fight enemies. But if you get under these, like, heat things that are, like, being dragged along, yeah, you get heated back up. Like, it's not just the fires that are sitting around, you also get heated up by this. And I actually really like this. This level is kind of pretty short. Because I think we literally started the level at the beginning of the video, and we're literally ending it in the same video, whereas like a good chunk of levels in this game took more than one video to get through. So this isn't a very long level, but it is one of my favorites because I like the whole heat mechanic. I like the visuals. Like, this is one of the nicest looking ice levels I think I've ever played in a video game. Like, from an aesthetic aspect, like, it's really cool looking. I really like it. Yes, pun intended when I said cool looking. You know I had to do it. We're almost to the portal, though. I'm pretty sure, like, it's just a few more enemies and we're there. Maybe not. Or is it just a platforming section and then some enemies? I think it's platforming section and then we take on enemies. I think. I don't like the way these icebergs are falling. It's giving me a bit of anxiety because I'm just like, I don't have anxiety, so when I say that, I'm not like, I probably shouldn't use the word anxiety. It's making me a bit panicked. There we go.
Maybe the Wi-Fi gods
I don't want to
are real
like
after
offend
all.
anyone, so I'm just like, yeah, let's not use the word anxiety because that's actually a serious mental condition. Let's not use that. We're talking about this. It's just making me panic a little bit to try. Because I'm scared I'm gonna fall.
There are a lot. None of them mention him ever
We
being
made it.
defeated.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't worry, old man. We're gonna
Sort
take
of.
down the
There's
commander once
more
and for all.
platforming.
Then I suppose
Yay.
this is goodbye, boss. Once you go
This
through
is a
that
3D
portal,
platformer. I
there's
don't
no
know what
turning
I'm
back.
complaining about. Of course there's platforming.
I guess so. Thanks for
I
all your
love
help,
platforming.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I actually
Yeah,
do.
goodbye and see you
There's
never.
something like
Good luck to you,
therapeutic
boss.
about jumping around
Go
platforms
save
in
the
games. I don't know
universe.
what it is.
I
but
know
it's
you
just
can
real
do
fun.
it.
Okay.
The portal!
Looking around.
Come on, Shipset!
Looking around. Are there any enemies? Thought there were enemies before the portal. Like, we're almost there. Like, are there no enemies? Forget, we're already getting we just left the fire. For fuck's sake. Okay, I will admit that. I feel like the whole cold mechanic needs a little more time to it before you start freezing. There is that one aspect because it does feel a little bit like it's too fast. To me. It's only really an issue like a couple times, but there are like a couple moments it feels a little too fast. Like you start freezing too soon. But that might just be me. That might just be me. Okay, we got heated back up by the fire. Let's go. There's a fire right there, so that's clearly the way we gotta go. Oh, cutscene.
Yes! Yes! Do you see it, my idol? Our destiny is finally being fulfilled! Praetors of ages past have conquered planets, galaxies. Commanders before me dug their claws into the farthest reaches of the universe. But I shall shine your light even farther. I shall lead our people's unstoppable forces to conquer time itself for your glory.
Are you hearing this? This nutcase has lost his bolts!
Yeah, we've got to stomp him out now. Then we can use the artifact to go home and stop evilware.
And we have to stop those praetors from coming to our time!
Crossing the portal! Come on, Shipset! Goodbye, Processor.
Ow! Whoa! What is this place?
Wherever it is, the gravity's all messed up.
For you, maybe. There! The commander! And he's got the artifact!
Well, if it isn't the lackeys! How dare you interfere in our idol's countenance!
Oh, shut up! Your idol is our ticket home. So hand it over before before one of us plucks you like a chicken.
One of us.
You foolish lackeys! I serve our idol, and I am bound to the orders of its bearer!
Stop calling us that!
Look around you, lackeys. In this space, I am the idol's conduit. Here, I reign supreme. I am all-powerful!
Blah, blah, blah. We'll see if your precious idol's as strong as a real weapon. I'm taking that thing whether you're dead or alive.
Ooh, you're in for it now, Featherface!
Very well, lackeys. Behold the idol's power!
What? Did he run away? Oh, what a coward! This guy really is a chicken! Whoa!
That doesn't sound good.
Stay focused, Dexter!
So, little fun fact about this boss. Coming up, there's a little bit of video cutout. I spent like 5 or 6 minutes wondering how the fuck you attack this guy. So, a lot of that was cut out. Like, he has his attacks become predictable after like the first round of them. But For some reason, I wasn't picking up that, like, during one of those attacks, you could just attack him. So, you probably just saw the cut there. If not, then apparently I made it smooth as fuck or something. But this is when I figured out how you attack him. He has like a bubble around him you're supposed to destroy, if memory serves me correct, and then you're supposed to shoot him. He kind of works like the Arctic Eximus in Warframe with that bubble, except the bubble can't be destroyed by your normal guns. You have to like, you have to use that rocket launcher, I think it was. Whatever weapon we have that we've been using to destroy bubbles, that's what you gotta use. These guys are mad annoying though. I'd love if they just back the fuck off. When he's in this phase, see right here.
That's not how gravity works!
Eat that, lackeys!
When he has that bubble around him, you just get the rocket launcher out. I still wasn't really at the point where I figured out what the hell I did. So, we're still not there, but I did cut out like the part of the like wasting time trying to figure out how to hit the boss.
You think you can escape me? You're pathetic! I'll destroy
I
you,
don't like
lackeys!
these lasers, man. I just don't like his lasers. Come on.
Stay behind me, Shipset.
Both before our chips are fried!
This guy has the most anime villain voice too. I actually fucking love it though. This commander, he has the most anime villain voice and it's funny.
Focus, Dexy!
It's just fun. We shoot him with the rocket launcher? Okay, can we pass me? Do you figure it out yet?
Think you can escape this, lackeys?
I'm not trying to escape you, man. I'm trying to figure out how to attack.
I'm coming for you!
Current me knows how. Past me still didn't get it at this
I
point.
am
apparently.
everything! I am everywhere!
That or past me wanted to heal, which is more likely what was going on. Well, I guess we'll find out soon. I hate his fucking ghost. I hate his fucking ghost. Did they fuck off? Just fuck the fuck off. I don't like you guys.
What? That's not how gravity works! Ah! I want to get out of here!
Eat that, lackeys!
I'm just waiting for Past Me to catch. I don't have anything to say until Past Me does the thing. I should have cut out more of this. This is what I'm getting at. But it's too late now. I've already commentated over some of this, so it'll just be like kind of pointless.
Both before our chips are fried!
We can do this.
There we go. I figured it out. Eventually. Just sort of took a while. But yeah. Gonna shoot you there. Shoot you there, bud. Then we're just gonna rapid fire. We got his health almost halfway down. So we're doing pretty good now. Damn, we were literally 4 health. We were literally 4 HP away from having his health half down. That sucks.
You worthless wastes of scrap!
What? That's not how gravity works!
Eat that, lackeys!
I'm gonna fucking die if I don't find a platform. How the fuck did I end up all the way out here? Oh no. Pass me, don't die. I cannot start this boss all over. Pass me, do not fucking die.
You think you
If
can
you die
escape
past
me?
me, I'll never forgive
You're
you.
pathetic.
That's all I'm saying. I'll never fucking forgive you if you die right here.
We're getting close!
Pass me is really
Think you
like
can escape this,
risking it,
sluggies?
trying to like kill this guy with such low health. There's a healing guy over there. Pass me, shoot the healer. Shoot it. Pass me. There's no fucking touch. Shoot it. There we go. Pass me, you put Kirby in a fucking... Like, I know Pass me just has the skill to be on that low health for that long. Like, that's why Pass me was like, yeah, I can get the health thing in a minute. Because, like, that's literally what it is. I had the skill to just, like, stay alive. But it still makes Kirby panic.
I'm coming for you.
Sometimes I do that in games, like when I'm like doing the Let's Plays and I'm recording the gameplay. I like be super risky with the gameplay, and then when Past Me's like, not Past Me, when Current Me like goes back to do the commentary, I'm like panicking like, Past Me, why are you being so risky? Like, I get it, Past Me, you're skilled at video games, why are you doing this shit? In a way, I feel like, sometimes I just feel like Past Me wanted to show off, and then Current Me's just like, this is not a time to show off. You're at 5 health, fam.
Stay behind me, Shipset!
He's almost done now. We literally just have to shoot him a little more. And he's done.
Shoot him, Exy! Shoot him!
I literally was about to say, watch him put the bubble up right before we kill him. Doesn't matter. Already destroyed it.
So much for making this our final resting place.
This is not the end. Evilware will reign eternal. I am but one servant of the idol. It will outlive me, you, the entire Praetor race. And in Evilware's hands, the idol's majesty will live on.
I don't care about evilware. I just want my money.
You're too late. My army has already crossed the threshold. The future as you know it is already gone.
Some army it'll be without a commander. If the artifact did all this, it can undo it too. Even if I have to save the future myself.
Foolish lackeys. What are you really saving? If you stop Evilware, someone else will try to rule after him. There is no end. Peace is just a bargaining chip for war. An empty promise made by the powerful to enslave the weak. We are about to bring order to the universe. Past, present, future. Under the idol's rule, all shall be given freedom through subjugation. Freedom from peace, from war, from...
That's enough out of you.
The artifact! Finally!
Wait. Something's wrong. What's it doing?
Where are we? Huh? Hey, look! Up there!
The artifact. That blast in the past must have sent us to wherever it is in our time.
Bots! Your signal's back online. Could it be true?
It's us, Ambassador. We're back.
Yeah, hold on to your cape, Brickface, because we've got a hell of a story for you.
I'm afraid I can say the same, bots. Evilware has gone to war with the algorithm, and we're already losing.
Traitors. Just tell us what to do, Ambassador.
Your signal's coming from inside Evilware's vault. Evilware needs the artifact to control the Praetors. Secure it and bring it to me. will turn his own forces right back against him.
On it! Shipset, get ready to catch that thing!
You must have triggered the alarm. Get out of there, bots! I'm sending an extraction team to rescue you and the artifact. ETA, 3 minutes.
Come on, Shipset, we can't stay here!
And we're ending it off here. Bye!